tell you, you're a big part of my life and a lot of my friends' lives who are not just entrepreneurs but also artists.
Yep.
You know, because there is a big side to creativity that you have to attach business at some point if you want to make it your living. And
I think what's been really interesting, I'd love to get your perspective on this, India. I think one thing that's been really funny at Vayner is I don't think I ever talked a lot about my creative side, but I have so much creative firepower, you know? So I have a real crazy, India, I have a crazy affinity for artistic people. I love business and I love getting artists practical so that they are not at the mercy of the machine. Like crushing it is for artists to me, here's the question, right? Like there's an amount of money you want to live your lifestyle, and then there's like being happy and doing what you're doing. And like there's, you know, some people are risk adverse and they rather have a job. But like to me, it's like, man, there's so like I'd like to think that Iris and India are happy enough in their jobs that they want to be here as well. But there's a lot of people that aren't happy at their job, and I just think you can make $41,000 a year or $91,000. Forget about millions. Like there's a lot of people out there who make $83,000 a year and hate their job and have to pay their student loans. And I'm just like, hey, if you know more about AC/DC than anybody in the world, or you love AC/DC, it's weird to me that just like you're starting this podcast, that they could start the AC/DC 2020 podcast, and the concept is we'll be talking about AC/DC as we head into the year 2020 and over to like there's just so much that can be, and the fact that AC/DC merchandise companies may want to sponsor that one day, or like Ticketmaster, or like it's just real. I'm gonna make a lot of money. I hate that I'm the example because I'm also a good businessman. Like,
so people see that, oh, you have to be making millions.
Exactly. To me, it's like, fuck no. You need to make, if you make 80K and you can make 68 doing it about the Smurfs or about hoodies or about pasta in Kansas City, that's nuts. And it's real. And people didn't believe me when I wrote Crush It. Now they do, because they know that there's people who make $1 million a year about slime. There's people like yourself. Like, it's real. I don't know what to tell you. It's real.
With VaynerMedia, Vayner Sports, your own team, Team Gary.
Yes.
A lot of stuff is coming out. You have vlogs almost every single day.
Yes.
You do the podcast, Ask GaryVee show.
Yes.
So a big part of that is delegation. So
yes.
You at one point had to say, I need XYZ. I need to hire employees for this. So a lot of people who have personal brands who are expanding are hitting this wall, me personally, of how do I get help to further this? You know, I need more than just me. And so what was that one moment that you kind of had the aha moment of delegation, whether it was like filming for Wine Library?
That's never been a problem for me, ever, because I always think about building high key, right? And so I know that 83% of me or 64% of me is better than me not doing it all. There's no issue with delegation. Like, you guys know that you need to hire people, reinvest into your business, all that.
It's letting go of the creative, which
Bingo.
is the hardest.
And for artists, they're so romantic and it's so subjective. I think there's too much ego. I think all of you have too much ego. I really do. Because what I'm excited about is if you let somebody else do something, you may learn something from how the audience responds to it. My big thing is I'm not scared. Like, what's the audience gonna say? I'm ugly in that shot. I'm not funny in that shot. I was stupid. Like, it's all gonna work out. So I think the big thing for me, Sarah, is very simple. Is like, I think you need to trust your team because they may be right. And guess what? The only person that's right's the audience. And if you never try, you don't know.
That's good. That's good.
You know, and so I think a lot of people are missing, like, what if you were passionate about spaghetti, but you're best at, you know, meatballs? Or what if, like, you're super pretty person, but like the post that mattered was bad lighting and no makeup, because it just made people feel like you were real for that 1 second. Like, they put you on a pedestal, but it's like nice to see a zit, or, you know, like, I think about that stuff, you know, like I think about it.